The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. Yeah, sorry, I just had to say greetings and salutations. Yeah, if you don't know what greetings and salutations, who says that, then you haven't been paying attention. Yeah, greetings and salutations. I stole that from John Campia. What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? How's your Tuesday? How's your Tuesday? I hope it's all good. I really do. It's actually really, really warm where I am. Really, really extremely warm. I just gotta do something. Add some people to my group. That's all. Is he in it? Oh yeah, he is in it. I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is Let's Talk Pop, episode 75. Episode 75 of Let's Talk Pop. Oh, I can't even. You know what? I had a bunch of people in here. Also, you got an invitation. You can come on board if you want to talk about the world of entertainment, movies, TV shows, comics, video games, whatever you want. It's all up to you. So coming in, let's talk movies and stuff. And yeah, all right. Who else? All right, guys. So yeah, welcome. So if you're catching my stream for the first time, welcome. And I stole it from Grace. Also, if you're a current subscriber and a new subscriber, make sure to smash the like button down below. We would appreciate it. Help out a lot. All right, guys. So yeah, and make sure to smash like and subscribe. Do all that stuff. Please, I really appreciate it. Hello, Esteban. Don't know who you are. It might be your first time. I don't know what that means. Welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy. But yes, there's invitations. All right, let's get on with it. First topic, main topic. I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. I'm excited. I love the Batman series. I'm excited for the Penguin show. But then you get this news that the Batman Part 2, the second movie in the Matt Reeves trilogy, the films, it's going to be postponed, delayed, pushed back. Pushed back a year till 2026. And exactly the same date, from October 7th, 2025 to October 2nd, 2026. Yeah, so exactly a year. And I mean, I was really looking forward to this, honestly. Like, but I always suspected in the back of my head, in the back of my mind, that this was going to be delayed. This was going to possibly be moved. It's just because there's not really any news about the film until now. No updates really about the film, except it's just being written. And basically that's it. But it's like it's really thin. It's really thin on what's going on with the film. Maybe they're trying to not do a lot of news about. Maybe they're trying to hold back some stuff from this, because they gotta see what the pink, because they want to wait till maybe the Penguin show is over with, and that Penguin show is supposed to come out this year. It's a spin-off of the Batman. Maybe they're ready for the Penguin show to finally come out, and then once that finishes, you'll get a bunch of Batman news coming out of it. Studios like to do that with their projects, their films. They like to wait. Till something comes out. Then they'll announce a spin-off or a sequel after that, obviously, right? Something like that. Because there might be certain things in the TV show or film that's going to be important for the future, and they don't really want that stuff to come out beforehand. So they're willing to wait. Till whatever project before that ties into the Batman, which is the Penguin show. Once that show's over with, they're willing to release what's going to happen, but more news items towards the Batman 2, because the Penguin might give us an indication. That show might give us an indication of what's going to be forward in a Matt Reeves Batman's universe. What, right? Like how Marvel does with the shows, that some of the shows lead into the movies. WandaVision helped lead into Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, also into the Marvels. Miss Marvel leads into the Marvels, right? Kind of like that. They didn't announce the Marvels till after whatever. They announced, okay, might be like that, but also one of the reasons why this film. One of the reasons this film is being pushed back, well, it's because of the writing process. It seems like Matt Reeves doesn't have a copy. I mean, there's a bunch of copies, but doesn't have a full slide of copies of what he's wanted his film. I guess the strikes really did hinder the process. Okay. I don't know yet. It sounds like the way I'm approaching this, it feels like, there's probably a reason why it's being delayed. A lot of things going into this film why it's being delayed. And I'm going to do something here. Just a minute, guys. There we go. Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay, where was I? Okay. Look, there's no casting news. No, Matt Reeves is the director. Let's get that out of the way. We know that. Seems like there's basically no production news, no casting news, no production news. Nothing really going on. If you really want to look at it, the movie originally supposed to come out October 2nd, right? October 2nd of next year, right? 2025, right? We also got a big ass movie for James Gunn DCU, Superman, right? Formerly Superman Legacy, but retitled Superman. Supposed to come out in July, right? About 2 months before. 2 months before the Batman Part 2. But as you know, Superman is in production. Everything's set. They got the cast, they got the set, they got locations, they got the directors, they got the writers, they got everything, right? They're filming right now. They're filming as we speak. What? And that movie's scheduled to come out two to 3 months ahead of the Batman 2. Okay? But the way I've been tracking the Batman 2 stuff, and I've been questioning, like, I'm tracking Superman and the Batman 2. Like, Superman's going production. Superman's in production. They're filming. Shouldn't the Batman start getting into production too? Shouldn't the Batman? This is before the news broke out that it's been delayed a year. But shouldn't the Batman start getting into production? Shouldn't they start rounding up the film, right? Because we know the Marvel movies, right? Fantastic Four is going to schedule to shoot somewhere around late spring, early summer, and that movie is scheduled to come out in July, the same month as Superman, right? Superman. And Thunderbolts is scheduled to come out too, right? So I'm like, man, the Batman 2 is really behind schedule then, right? I'm like, there has to be reasons why the Batman 2 is behind schedule. Why? I'm like, why? Okay. Why is the Batman 2 behind schedule? And those other films are scheduled. Some of them, one is filming right now, and some are supposed to schedule later on this year. Those films have release date of coming out before the Batman 2. But they're going to start filming. And I'm like, something's off here. Something's off with the Batman 2. And it's come out from reports. It seems like it's the strikes. Now, so Hollywood Reporters report that is the Hollywood Reporter is the one that came out with a new exclusive that's saying the Batman 2 has been delayed to next year, October 2nd, 2026. 2 years, not next year. 2 years. And then with Deadline Hollywood, that comes out with the reason why. Supposedly because of the strikes, the writers and the director. Not directors, actors. Okay. That's according to that. So as a Hollywood Reporter broke the news, the delay, and it's a Deadline Hollywood that broke the reason why, potentially why is pushed back to 2026. Okay. So I really don't know. I really don't know. It's just that I've been suspicious about the Batman ever since reports of other films that are being in production now or going to go in future production. They're scheduled to released either before the film. Like I said, like Superman Legacy, just 2 months before Batman, and they're going to production now. Same with Fantastic Four, it's going to go production in a few months, right? May or June, right? 2 or 3 months, right? I'm a little skeptical, and that movie's supposed to come out in July. I'm a little skeptical. I wonder. I'm curious. I'm curious if stuff has to do with the Penguin show. Maybe they want to wait. Maybe they want to wait to go in production after the Penguin show. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe once the Penguin show hits, which is going to be later this year, the Penguin show is going to hit this year. Okay. Probably somewhere between fall and winter. We know House of Dragon as a schedule to come out in June for HBO. That's 2 months earlier than the season 1. Season 1, House of Dragon, came out in August. This year's coming out in June for season 2. So I think that's on purpose. I think they wanted to make the Penguin show. And this is big. This is big for DC in general. This is big for comic books in general, okay? I'm sorry. But if the Penguin show was in the Sunday night time slot for HBO Max, that's a huge accomplishment for the comic book universe world. Okay? You don't know how big that is. Because HBO, Warner Bros., they like to put their premiere #1 show on Sunday night, right? Right, guys. So if they put a Penguin on that time slot, you don't know how big that is for DC, but comic book films, TV shows, and adaptations in general. Okay, you know how big that is. You know what that means. You know what that freaking means, right? That means not award-worthy. And maybe Degrassi. And they look at the Batman. The Batman got nominated for a few awards at the Oscars in 2022. Now, I don't think they won. But they got nominated. And comic book movies rarely get nominated for stuff, right? They're usually nominated for 1 or 2 awards, right? Usually for these major award shows. Comic book movies get nominated mostly like at the secondary third kind of award shows, like the MTV Movie Awards. They comic book movies win those all the time. Okay? But it has a possibility. We never know, right? We don't know. It's a possibility. But if they really believe the Penguin is going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, a Sunday night time slot, which is always, like I said, always the premiere shows for HBO to put the shows on, right? Always 10 o'clock. What's not 10? I'm just saying Sunday night. Okay? They did it. Okay? Last of Us, Succession, House of Dragon, all the time. It's a huge fucking win for DC and a huge, bigger win for comic books. And it should be a look at James Gunn should look at that. James Gunn should look at that. If I'm hypothetically, but James Gunn should look at that and be like, maybe if we can make our DCU shows production-wise like that. Maybe have some of those shows on a 10 o'clock time slot. Now, I'm not talking about Peacemaker is not going to be 10 o'clock. But I'm talking about, I don't know, hypothetically. On the Green Lantern show. And also, what if it changes Disney's formula with the Marvel shows? Because if that's the case, and I love competition, I'm not against Marvel or DC. Competition is always good, right? I'm there for both sides. I know the Degrassi's, I know most of my friends are, viewers are. But if that's the case, Disney sees this show from DC, at 8 p.m. Sunday time slot. Disney knows HBO's Sunday night shows. They know what yeah. Yeah, yes, it has. Yes. They know, right? They know. It would make Disney look bad. It would make Disney look bad because people are going to compare the Penguin show to all the Marvel shows and be like, man, the quality of this show compared to the Marvel Disney Plus shows is night and day. And yet, and look, I know, here's the thing. Disney, they put their streaming shows, whether it's Disney, Star Wars, or Marvel, and other shows, but you could tell the production quality is not where HBO is. Not just production quality, but overall. And Matt Reeves is not having that. Matt Reeves is making sure his Batman stuff is not rated like a typical comic book style. Okay? Same like, well, the guy who just won an award for Best Director, Christopher Nolan. I'm just freaking saying that makes Disney look bad with the Marvel shows, but it should be a win for the comic book genre. If that's the case of the Penguin show, okay? Okay? And that will definitely help the Batman 2. They'll help the Batman 2 and right? DC, I always said this about DC Degrassi. I feel like the DC has the potential to do the better comic book related stories than Marvel did because of who the studio's backing them. Because of the studio. Okay? Okay? I feel like if Marvel was not owned by Disney, I think there's some great Marvel films. Don't get me wrong, but I think Marvel could actually do better if it was not owned by Disney. Okay. Disney is not so much about quality. They care about, but quality is not the number one thing because they know the freaking target audience, right? They know their audience, Disney. Okay. Okay. But yeah, that's how my insinuation is Patterson filming anything? Patterson? Is he going to filming anything while we're right now? Robert Patterson, while he's not in the casting list, while he's not in the casting list, Robert Patterson's Batman will be in the Penguin show. It's pretty much a guarantee. No, he has Mickey 17 that comes up next year, but he's not filming anything, Robert Patterson, right now. What was Zoe Kravitz? Nope, she's not filming anything right now either. Okay, so there has to be something else going on. All right. All right. Now, it makes me believe that the Batman 3, Part 3, if it's going to happen, will not come out for another 5 to 6 years. 2029. I'm gonna put my bet that Batman 3 will come out in 2029. 2029. That's my bet. And somebody's gonna clip that, and 5 years they're gonna get back at me with that. And see if I'm right or wrong. Because you still have that GCPD show, right? But the Arkham series is going to the DCU, the James Gunn universe, Saffron universe, right? That's been turned to that. So maybe since that, maybe, you know, I would do that. That'd be a good idea. Or maybe since the announcement of the Arkham series is going to go to the DCU, maybe Matt Reeves had to change some stuff up. Okay, maybe some of the stuff he originally had for the Arkham series plan for the Batman his universe will not be able to work in the DCU universe. Maybe he doesn't want this to work in James Gunn's universe. He wants this to work in his universe. That right? Maybe he has to change those things up in the outline, the blueprint of his universe because of that, because of the switch from his universe to the DCU because for the Arkham series. Okay. Now this is big news. Now, the James Gunn come out and confirm this. That's the question. Let me see my phone. Let me see my phone. I'm gonna go on Threads because James Gunn doesn't use X anymore. I'm gonna go on Threads and see if he has to say anything about it. I'm gonna go on Threads right now. Say anything about it, confirm or deny. No, he has not said anything. Okay, he has not said anything. But I'll let you know if he does say something. Okay? I'll let you know. All right. Oh, yeah. So, supposed rumors of this movie. Okay? Supposed rumors. Joker is supposed to be like a Hannibal Lecter kind of character. As you know from Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs, Clarice goes for him for help for a serial killer, stuff like that. Supposedly Joker, or the person who's going to become the Joker, supposedly he's going to play that role with Batman. Now, here's the thing with the Joker. He'd be happy to play that role, right? He'll be happy to play that role, but you know he has something else in his mind, and obviously in the Silence of the Lambs, the Hannibal, the films, he managed to escape, right? Hannibal Lecter, right? Obviously. So the Joker is probably like that. He's gonna be in prison. He's gonna find a way to break out. Either he's gonna break out himself, or some villain will take over Arkham. Will break out everybody out of Arkham. Get the Wither coming out finally. Maybe the GCPD show. I don't know. They'll find get some way to get the the criminals out of Arkham. We know Riddler's there. We know the guy who becomes the Joker is there. But obviously, we're going to need more villains, right? Right? And they're gonna have to form some form of team and alliance. Try to take down Batman because Batman's responsible for putting him in there. They blame Batman for the problems, everything like that. They need a valid reason. Now, Joker if we know the Joker's valid reason for the stuff he does, there's one simple explanation why the Joker does what he does. And that's simple. It's Batman. Everything he does is Batman. Hopefully, everything Joker does, what his the crimes he commits, everything he does is strictly to Batman. His obsession is Batman. He's not about money. Joker's not about money. He's not about power. He's not about control, right? He's not about lust. He's not about obsession. Well, he is kind of obsession. A little bit of obsession. His obsession is Batman, but you get the idea what I mean. That's Joker's motivation for why he's alive. Because if you know Joker, he thinks life is a joke. He basically says to Batman, life is a joke. And the only thing that gives meaning to his life is Batman. That's the reason. There's a lot of incarnations out there when Batman retires. Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight, the graphic novel. I know it's non-canon. Obviously, it's kind of it's Black Label kind of a combo. But if you know the Dark Knight Rises, not Dark Knight Rises, but the Dark Knight stuff. Okay, George. Batman's retired, and the Joker's in a kind of static state in Arkham, right? Once Bruce Wayne comes out of retirement and puts back the cowl, the costume, the cowl, the cape, all of that, Joker breaks out and causes down a state. At the end of the 2-part movie, the animated movie, which I love, the end of the first one, he smiles. That's the reason why. Batman is strictly Joker's obsession. Nothing else. Okay? Every single movie except Suicide Squad, it's about his obsession with Batman. He explains it perfectly. Now, Batman 89, there's maybe little simple love things there, obsession with Vicky Vale, but it's strictly about Batman, more about Batman in there. And of course, the Dark Knight, Joker's trying to prove a point to Gotham, stuff like that. But he's trying to prove a point to Batman, right? Because Joker, if you know Joker and Batman, they're two people on the opposite sides of the coin, right? This is hard to take. Joker sees Batman as a cringy spirit. That's not the way you think, okay? He sees Batman as somebody like him who has suffered, something terrible has happened, and make him like this. Joker, on the other hand, something obviously happened to him to make him like that. Something bad, terrible happened. There's different incarnations on what happened to Joker and throughout the comics that may perceive why he became like this. The difference between Joker and Batman had good people around him. He, like Alfred, he had good morals, values. The Joker, on the other hand, is like everything is meaningless, giving up. Nothing really matters here, and he goes into what he thinks he's doing is right in his mind. And he sees Batman as somebody like, you're just like me. The only difference is you see how life is hard. You see life is hard, but you're trying to fight back. You're trying to fight against me. On the other hand, I just accept it for what it is. Accept it for it. It's one big joke. There's a reason why he's called a Joker. Joker basically is the joke, not specifically the Joker, the character, but he comes off the Joker because to him, the life is one big joke. He explains it. He actually kind of explains it in Killing Joke. But yeah, that's that's why Joker is very important to the psyche of Bruce Wayne and Batman. The most important villain to Batman. So yeah, some people get tired of Joker as a villain being used a lot of times, but the reason why Joker is being used a lot because the people that really know the Joker know what the Joker's about, okay, and how he's a dark reflection of Batman, Bruce Wayne. There's a reason why Bruce Wayne, Batman sees it. Batman looks at the Joker and says, I could have gone that way too. I could have gone that way. That direction. All right. I don't know. I feel like I explained about the Batman stuff way too much. Now, I don't know how Matt Reeves is going to do his Joker. His Joker. He kind of went a little old school with his explanation of the Joker. He now Degrassi knows this. You guys might know this, but he's inspired. His Joker is inspired by the Laughing Man, the man who has an old silent film, a man who has like a smile, has a condition that makes him smile, and which was the Joker was actually inspired by. So first of all, the Joker was inspired by that film from the Laughing Man, and Matt Reeves went back to that roots. Joker is deliberately laughing at the fact of how life is. Okay, he sees life meaningless, and he just sees life as meaningless. And the only thing that matters in his life is Batman and just having fun with it. Chaos, just having fun with it, because he is right. Chaos is free. Chaos is free. What's the opposite of chaos? Order. Order is not free, right? Chaos is free. Yes. All right. So thank you for that. All right, go check out my video, guys, on this topic though, on Batman. Who has a flashlight? No, I'll say Joker. That's why Joker is one of the most important fictional villains there is, because there's nobody like him. There's nobody like him. Okay, there's nobody like the Joker. Okay. Nobody. Nobody. Batman always says about the Joker. Batman, he says about his villains, right? He knows what their villains are like, right? He knows what Two-Face is like, Poison Ivy is like, Mr. Freeze is like. But the Joker, he's unpredictable. He always says the Joker's unpredictable because Joker has no specific pattern of crimes. Look, to me, Joker's not a serial killer. Okay? He's just a killer. To me, he's not a serial killer. Okay? Because serial killers have a specific style of killing, a specific obsession on who to kill, right? Right? You know, a lot of famous serial killers throughout history, they have targets. Joker has no specific target when he's as a serial killer, okay? He's not a serial killer. Joker, here's the thing. I wouldn't even call Joker a psychopath because he was not born like this. I wouldn't even call him I would even call him a sociopath because sociopaths obviously grew up in an environment that shaped him out to be like this, right? To shape him out to be like what they a sociopath, right? But Joker to me, like, and sociopaths think what they're doing is right? In their mind, they think it's doing. Joker knows what he's doing is wrong. He thinks it is wrong, right? In his mind, he might see it as right, but he thinks he's doing. He basically, Joker basically says, "Yeah, I am a villain. I'm not a hero. I am the villain. I'm a bad guy. I'm a villain. The greatest criminal there is. I am the villain." And he really thinks Joker really thinks of Batman. He thinks he's giving Batman meaning to Batman's life. He says that lots of times. I'm not answering the phone. He says it a lot to Batman that without me you have no meaning. And Joker in the same way, without Batman, Joker has no meaning either. No meaning either. And right? You see, he's a very interesting. Joker is a very not psychological. It's a very deep character if you really think about it, despite not having a true name, a true origin. But if you go to psyche of Joker, it's really, really deep. Because in my mind, there's only one way he became the Joker, and it has to be a tragic backstory to mirror the creation of Batman. The creation of Joker has to mirror the creation of Batman. Something terrible happened to the Joker, and stuff before he became the Joker. Same thing happened to Bruce Wayne before he became Batman. And I think that's to indicate I think that's what the indication of the Joker is supposed to be, right? Something terrible happens to Bruce Wayne. He goes on his path where he's trying to fight injustice. The Joker goes the opposite direction. In Batman's mind, he's trying to make sense of stuff. In Joker's mind, he's trying to make sense of stuff. And his mind's like, there's no sensing in this stuff. It's all chaos. There's no sense in here, man. There's no point in making sense of this. There's no sense in all the stuff that's going on in the world. In his mind. In his mind, it's just life sucks. And he laughs in it. All right. About 40 minutes about the Joker. It's crazy. Batman and Joker. And that wasn't even supposed to be, this stream was not even supposed to be Batman versus Joker. It was just supposed to be the Batman being part 2 being postponed to the year 2026. So once again, I apologize if we're on a tangent. I get a little passionate there. I get a little passionate. Sorry. All right, guys. Let's move on. So I don't know how long I'm gonna go on this topic, but it is the main topic. One of the main topics. It's a little late, a couple days late, but Super Mario Brothers 2 is in the works for 2026. I forget what's the date. I'm not sure what date it is. No, movie, not game. I'm checking out the date. March. Oh, it was announced yesterday. April 3rd, 2026. So in 2 years, a couple weeks, Mario 2 will be coming in theaters, the sequel to the first film. Now look, the first film is, I think, that and Barbie are the only films that made $1 billion in 2023, right? If I'm correct, those are the only two films that crossed over the $1 billion mark. 2023. Is that Plastic Man? Oh no, that's not Plastic. Skip the Goat Bayless. I thought it was Plastic Man for example. What's up, George?
I could be two things. I could be a centaur, or I could be the goat.
Yeah, he's far away from the goat.
No, I'm not a sports goat. I'm Goat Nolan.
Goat, how are you, man?
Because the goat finally got his Academy Award, and his movie won. It's Goat Nolan. You know what? I gotta change the name. My name right now. This isn't the George. This is Goat Nolan.
How are you doing? How are you doing, George?
Tired, but I'm hanging in there.
Work?
Yep. We might have an audit tomorrow. My supervisor's not going to be around. So we might. So. Well, I mean, you know, worse things have happened.
Yeah. Oh, so.
I need to get a real goat mask and wear it for a stream one of these days. I'll bring it to work as well. I'll be like, I'm the goat.
All right. So yeah, I don't know. So you heard the news that Batman Part 2 has been delayed a full year.
It's coming out on my 30th birthday. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a good.
So I got something to celebrate being 30 with.
It's true. That's good. How do you feel about this? I mean, I know how you feel. Nah, you just said how you feel. But
I mean, the more time, the better. I guess. I mean, obviously, the strike probably played a role in all this.
Yeah, that's George.
I'm the goat. The goat.
Oh man, I gotta put my legs up. Oh man, hey Blind, you want to come on? You have time?
Blinded, yeah. I might get a goat mask one of these days and wear it on stream. Listen. I told one of my friends at work, if LeBron James ever wins his 5th championship, I'll get a goat mask, I'll get a LeBron jersey, and I'm gonna wear it. He ain't gonna get it, but if he does, I will do it. Yo, did you hear Skip Bayless, by the way? He's trying to get Paul Pierce on his show.
He should never get 3 people on as a panel. Can't win that way with him.
Listen, Stephen A's show is going smooth.
Oh,
while Skip Bayless is going. I gotta get a goat mask. Oh, if I wear it on I'll wear it on July 15th. I still gotta do July 15th.
So yeah, there's nothing. So yeah, see with the Batman, right? Like, I see like Superman, right? Superman going production, right? That's supposed to come out next year, right? And
well, here's the thing: Superman. Remember, James Gunn got a draft, done before the strike. Obviously, when the strike ended, he probably fixed the draft.
Yeah.
So like he's been on top of everything, James Gunn. Like there's been no real setbacks. I mean, the strike didn't set him back because he was already casting people left and right.
Brave and Bold, I'm gonna say not for a while.
Probably not for a while.
What's this on my shot?
Because from what it sounds like, it looks like Supergirl is going to be the second film they're going to prioritize in their DC universe.
Yeah. So I was saying like something was suspicious going on because like Superman Legacy is filming right now. Well, Superman, not Legacy. Superman's filming right now. Fantastic, right? And that's supposed to come on July. Fantastic Four is gonna be filming very soon, right? Couple months, come out the same month as Superman. But Batman was originally supposed to come out basically 2 months later, right, in October. But there's nothing on that film, and like I was thinking, shouldn't they get if they're scheduled to make that release date, shouldn't they start like shooting soon? Like seriously, like soon they start shooting in a couple months for announce some stuff to set up production, announce some stuff for the Batman. So I was a little suspicious. I could see that happy. And also I did not bring this up. 2026, 2025 is a very stacked comic book movie year. Okay, because we got 4 Marvel movies. Okay, Superman Legacy. Okay, and the Batman, right? Originally, right?
Yeah.
4 Marvel movies, and I think Fantastic Four. I think Thunderbolts is going to stay. Captain America, we know is going to stay. That's going to stay for sure. Thunderbolts is going to stay. I don't know the status of Blade. I don't know if they're even setting up production for that. We haven't heard anything. Did you really, Blind? I want you to come on. Did you beg? Did you really? I wonder. Now, I did not bring this up. What's the Marvel movie schedule? Let me see for Marvel movies 2026. Because I don't think since Batman's opened up, okay. Let me see the schedule. Okay, 2026. Avengers? No, Avengers is not coming out. This is old. $2025. Sorry, not 2026. Oh my god. Okay, Captain America's February, right? Thunderbolts is May. Right? Thunderbolts is May. Right? Fantastic Four is July. Blade is November. Okay. So I heard nothing on Blade. There's nothing really on Blade. Thunderbolts and Captain America and Fantastic Four are going to be filming this year, right? You think
it should be?
You think they should? Do you think what they should do is Avatar supposed to come out next year? Guys, Avatar 2025, guys.
I think so. It should, because it was supposed to come out in 2024, but then it got delayed.
That takes away my idea, because if I was Disney, I would have moved Fantastic Four to December, but I moved Blade into the next year. But if Avatar is coming 2025, there's really no point of moving Fantastic Four into December of 2025. There would no point. That takes my idea out. Because I don't think I think Blade's gonna be pushed back another year.
It probably will be. Blade's never gonna see the light of day. I'm telling you right now.
The game's gonna come out before.
We ain't never gonna see it. Listen, I'm not saying the scoopers are right, but the scoopers are true, and it looks like a lot of attention is being focused on figuring out how to handle Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland. I guarantee you, not only is Blade gonna get delayed to 2026. But Tom Holland's fourth Spider-Man movie is going to come out before Blade. I'm guaranteeing that right now on this stream. Guaranteed.
I saw Cooper yesterday. So, oh yeah, John Waits is not coming back to direct Spider-Man, Sony Spider-Man 4, right? Tom Holland.
I believe it.
But he said that years ago after No Way Home.
Well, here's the thing. John Watts has made it clear that he wants a break from superhero movies.
Yeah, he said it, but he said it years ago, though. He didn't say it.
So it's like, this isn't like old news or anything.
No,
here's the thing. I think Sony wanted John Watts to come back, but I think now that they see it seems more unlikely that he's coming back, because look, he left Fantastic Four for this.
Yes, he did.
For a break. I mean, to me, I would have, like, if I had the choice between directing the next Fantastic Four movie or another Spider-Man movie, and I still want to do one more superhero movie, I would have gone Fantastic Four. I would have taken on the making a good Fantastic Four movie. Listen, if you can make a solid Spider-Man trilogy after Sony has messed up and interfered so many times, and was able to bring together nearly 20 years of Spider-Man movies and succeed, Of course, I'm going to trust you with making a Fantastic Four movie after Fantastic Four has failed so many times.
Oh man, no. Yeah, yeah. See, the thing is,
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He never said he wanted a break from franchises.
But the thing is, if you really think about it, Star Wars is kind of like superhero.
Well, here's the thing.
Science fiction superheroes.
It depends on what kind of Star Wars lore you're going into.
Yeah. It's kind of
so many at this point. There's so many different avenues you can go with Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you can go with a more. I feel grounded would be the wrong thing to say, but like a more darker, like less Jedi focused film like Rogue One.
That June month is stacked this year, man. Stacked.
Listen, you know what's stacked? May. I mean, you got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, you got Furiosa. Unfortunately, because I'm going to be on a cruise ship the weekend Planet of the Apes comes out, I'm not going to be able to see. I want to see Planet of the Apes so bad. Listen, I've been rewatching the new Planet of the Apes movies. I love these movies to death. They are like the best blockbuster movies to have come out in the last 10 years. I mean, Dawn is a fantastic sequel.
Yeah, it is. Oh, man. All right,
and I'm like watching it. I'm thinking to myself, dang, this could have been us in 2020.
So, like, I heard rumors about the Batman 2, right? Like, so it's just rumors, scoopers,
oh my goodness.
So, like one of the villains is potentially Clayface, and Clayface is gonna be stealing off people's faces, right?
So wait a minute, he gonna be like Hush?
Except Hush just cut people's faces off. He cut off his own face to make it look like
I know, but I'm just saying it sounds an awful lot like what they can do with Hush, who feels more set up and likely.
Yeah. And the thing is, some people are making a connection. Oh, this is going to be like a different version of Thomas Elliot and Hush or something like that. I'm like, dude, no. Clayface, this is not what, you should not, Thomas Elliot, Hush should not be combined with Clayface. Sorry. They're going to, and they try to find a way to mix the characters. No. But specifically because of potential cutting up people's faces. No. Hush already worked on his own face, okay? The only time he cut people's faces was in Arkham, okay? The Arkham games. But in the comics, he only made his face to look like Bruce Wayne's face because he wanted to steal Bruce Wayne's life. That's it. Okay? Like, that's it. And Hush, right? And to me, Hush to me is more of a bigger arch kind of villain who's a mastermind. To me, Hush is like the third. If they do Hush right, he should be the third villain. He should be the villain of the third movie. Get all the villains that you can use, and Hush is gonna be the one that has them unite to take down Batman. He knows Batman's Bruce Wayne. That's what you do with Hush, Thomas Elliot, because there's a personal vendetta with him and Bruce Wayne. Hush is not some serial killer that's stealing people's faces. Okay, like whatever. He's gonna put a twist in Matt Reeves.
Well, and Matt Reeves we trust.
I don't know Degrassi. I don't know. Yeah, the thing is, the main cast, like Robert Pattinson is not working on anything right now, as you know. I don't know if Zoe Kravitz is going to be the Batman 2. It seems like the way they ended the Batman 1, she may not be in the sequel as of now. I don't think she's done, obviously. I think Selena Kyle will come back. Prominent character like that will probably obviously come back at some point. Commissioner Gordon obviously will come back. I don't know what else. I think we'll see who the Penguin. I think the Penguin show will set up some stuff. Like who set up some potential other villains or people who eventually become their villains personas. I think that's what's going to happen in the Penguin show, and I think if the Penguin show, if the Penguin show is a Sunday night show on HBO Max, that's a big L for Disney. and Marvel. Because you cannot have a DC show on a Marvel. It cannot be a good look for Marvel with a DC show on Sunday nights. Because George, when HBO puts their shows on Sunday nights, it's like their most prominent shows, right? They're always the top award nominated shows, right?
That is true.
Right? That's just It's good for, I guess it's good for DC if the Penguin does become a Sunday night show. I think that's one of the reasons why House of Dragons season 2 is coming out in June instead of August. Maybe they don't want to let it come in August and have it end in October, because I don't think HBO usually puts their top shows in like the last 2 months of the year, if I'm correct. They usually have it early on, in the middle, and then summer, right? Usually.
Yeah, usually. Sorry, I'm also like, as I'm streaming, also trying to make a purchase on Amazon, because with Ghostbusters coming out, I still have to see Afterlife, so I'm trying to buy it on DVD for me and my mom to watch, because she wants to watch the new one as well.
Oh, you're getting the first one? The first?
No, not the first one. The last one, Afterlife.
Yeah, the first Afterlife. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one with the new cast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry if I'm like quiet while I'm also doing this, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Batman regardless.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, listen, I'd rather they take the time to make a great movie.
Yeah. All right, Brian, it's been 10 minutes. Get your butt on here. Anyone else is to join? If you have a link, you're allowed to join, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Don't sound like Chris Randolph, though.
Wow.
That voice. That voice. I'd rather listen to Doomcock sing Sinatra. Yes, I will go that far.
Look at Jarbo. Delay another effing year. Look, he's so pissed off. Delayed another effing year.
I mean, let's be honest here, and sorry, Jarbo needs to stop sounding like a grumpy old man.
Batman regardless.
But like, he sounded like one of them grumpy old men at this point.
Batman regardless would have been the title of the fourth Nolan Batman movie. And why Superman needs, he did a video, right? The Batman 2 delay, and why Superman needs Batman in the DCU. Relax, man. Relax. Can we let Superman like breathe here? Seriously, can we let Superman establish himself without Batman in it yet? Please? I don't care if we're talking about Robert Pattinson's Batman or a new Batman. Can we let Superman be reestablished here, please? Man, you're never gonna rebrand characters or make CD-less characters big again if you're just gonna put Batman in it, Batman everything to save everything. Okay, it's like George is like, how you gonna rebuild a team, right? How are you gonna rebuild a team if you can't grow your young players, right? Yeah,
you can't really.
Yeah, develop them, right?
Exactly. You gotta develop your team.
Yes, you need some veterans to help out eventually, right? To for leadership, stuff like that. But like, you can't just rely on them to carry you to a playoffs or championship. You got to rely on young players, especially your franchise players. Most of the time, George, franchise players are people you drafted, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
I know. Well, I think you hate. I think I know some people you hate more on the Campia show.
Well, we all know what personality I hate a lot, and he ain't the GOAT. We all know I hate Skip Bayless.
Oh, I don't think you're the only one.
Well, Degrassi, you're just like for Matt Jarbo can't be stronger than my dislike for Skip Bayless. Listen, I'm gonna say right here and now, if you locked me in a room with Skip Bayless, he ain't coming. He coming out without his dentures. Seriously, I'm just saying that right now. Listen, I wouldn't take it as far as Charles Barkley, but I definitely wouldn't mind fighting that old asshole.
I love Charles Barkley. Do you know Charles Barkley has Instagram now?
Yo, I saw. Yo, he don't know what OnlyFans is.
Nobody wants to help me get an OnlyFans.
Yo, listen. He be asking where the OnlyFans for the women of San Antonio. They should make an account for San Antonio women and OnlyFans for San Antonio women, and be like, look at the OnlyFans for San Antonio women, Chuck. Them big old women.
Oh my god.
Victoria definitely a secret down there. Listen. The way he eats churros, you're gonna see some of that action.
I'm gonna follow Chuck right now.
Yo, you gotta follow Chuck, man.
I'm gonna follow right now.
Yo, did you know like when ESPN not ESPN TNT had an all-star mock draft? Out of all the great players he could have drafted from like Wilt, Kareem, Michael, Kobe, LeBron,
who did he pick?
He drafted Allen Iverson #1.
Why?
Yo, he thought it was going to be an all-star game. He didn't know this was your greatest of all time because he was like, it's a point guard dominated game.
Yo, Iverson wasn't really a point guard, though. Like, I made it short, but he wasn't really a point guard. He was a chuckler. All he did was shoot.
Hey, listen, I love AI, but AI?
You know what AI is? I mean, he had more success than Harden. He did get to the finals. But if you really think about AI, is like Harden chucking up shots, like in Westbrook, except he didn't go to the free throw line. Like AI, was basically a ball hawk. He was a ball hawk.
Say AI over Michael, Magic, and LeBron?
No.
Listen, all I can say is that was just funny.
Why AI Iverson, man? No. AI is not a top 10 player in the league, man, in the all time, man. Yeah, there's obviously Jordan, LeBron, Kobe,
Free shippings,
Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yo, Amazon's like Amazon being a bunch of cheapskates.
Don't you have Prime?
Not anymore.
How are you gonna watch Fallout?
When I eventually choose to get it again. Trying to think like what else can I add to my order, because apparently I need like $20 and I gotta spend $20 more
free shipping
cents for free shipping. So I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna buy because
right.
I just find it so funny though how downhill Skip Bayless is going.
Skip Bayless. I'm gonna make a movie about Skip Bayless.
Listen. If they ever make a movie about Skip Bayless, we should get Denzel Washington to play Shannon Sharp. Yo, Denzel in that, like every time he's yelling at Skip, Denzel, it would be like the greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah, like that's a great segue though, because like I didn't put it in the script. Did I put it in the description? Maybe I did. No, I did not, but it's actually a good topic. Like Giancarlo Esposito said that he would like him and Denzel to put like Professor Xavier and Magneto. Right? He did say that.
Yeah. I'm always gonna listen. Everyone talking about like all the shows that Giancarlo Esposito's be on. To me, he's always gonna be that guy bugging out and do the right thing. Guy that starts shit because the guy Sal didn't put any black people on his wall of fame. It was Italian Americans, which is ironic because Giancarlo Esposito is part Italian.
Yeah, he is. He's doing he has a show coming out, right? On FX. I see it all the time. I forget what it's called. He plays like a getaway driver, or was a getaway driver. trying to do good. Because he's getting to a point where he's tired of. He basically said this. He's getting tired of typecast as a villain. Right? He said this. He's always been out for roles as a villain. He kind of wants to play the good guy, right? And I don't see Denzel Washington technically playing villains a lot. Villains in the films I've seen him. I never seen him playing a villain that much. Have you seen him play villains, Denzel Washington?
Trying to Training Day.
Training? Yeah, he kind of was. Yeah. So yeah, I can only think of one movie where Jim Carrey is a villain, and that was Collateral. Was it? Was it Collateral when we played the villain with Jamie Lee Foxx? Whatever. But yeah, he said that with Denzel. He liked the Magneto in Professor Xavier. I understand what he's trying to say, but that's kind of whitewashing the characters. If you and some people,
I think. Oh, sorry. Keep going. I was gonna say how.
And some people are wrong on the idea who Magneto and Xavier represent. They do not represent Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. Okay. So I saw the comments in discussion film. Some people got the wrong idea they represent Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. No, they don't. They're not based off those characters. They're not inspired by those characters. Okay. That you know. Magneto is not inspired by civil rights activists in the 60s. You want to know who Magneto's inspired by? The people he very hates, the Nazis. You want to know why he's inspired by the Nazis, even though he hates them? Because the Nazis always saw him as a superior, right? As a superior people, right? Right, George?
Yeah.
What does Magneto think of mutants?
Magneto's superiority.
Yeah. That's it. That's why. Obviously, later in the comics and stuff, and later in the movies, as you saw in the 2010 decade movies, whether the good ones and the bad ones, because there's the good ones, there were some good ones, there were some bad ones, right? The last two, Phoenix and Apocalypse, are bad, but the first two were good. But Magneto did kind of have a change of heart, right? Didn't become a mutant terrorist or anything like that, right? Stuff like that, right? But Magneto later on did not think of mutants as superior. He cared for the mutants, but his vendetta against humanity, his vengeance against humanity, he let that go. He wasn't there about exterminating the human race. And obviously Xavier was always the person that believes humans and mutants can coexist, right? He believes, right? Now, I don't know if when they introduce, I think we're getting Magneto in the Deadpool movie, but I don't know if that Magneto is going to be the Magneto going forward, because if it's Ian McKellen's Magneto, I don't know how old Ian McKellen is. I know he's 84. I don't know if he's going to be a long-term Magneto, like eventually for the MCU. I don't know how they're going to portray Magneto in the MCU. And if I'm correct, Magneto's able to manage to stay young and not get old quicker, right? Because of his magnetism. If I'm correct, Degrassi, correct me on this. Because of Magneto's mutant ability, it doesn't help him age slower than a typical human or mutant. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, so I do agree to a point where the idea that X-Men could be the allegory could be about any kind of persecuted groups, whether the color of your skin, your sexuality, whatever. I do agree on that. But when it comes to Magneto, specifically Magneto, is not about being persecuted. It's about control with Magneto, because he was persecuted and he took that he took the idea from the Nazis by hating them, and used it as his motivation for mutants to be superior race. And like I said, he gives up that. He gives up that goal, that dream, that. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. And did you hear about this? You know X-Men 97 comes out very, very soon, right? Very, very soon. I don't know if you've heard about this yet. I didn't put it in the description, but it's huge news. Oh man. The Marvel Studios has fired the X-Men 97 creator Biel DeMaio, and the show premieres next week. Did you hear about that?
What? Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know why though. What's going on there?
I'm reading the article now. It specifically doesn't say.
That's just weird.
There's something here going on. No reason for the fire was given. Like, what happened there? Like, it's is he taking his time on season 3? Is there an incident? Is there suspicion? Some people pointed out he deleted all social media.
That's us.
Yeah. It's really sus. He has an OnlyFans? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. What?
Yo, we got OnlyFans.
What? Why isn't it OnlyFans? Oh my god.
Yo,
if this is true.
Here's the thing. Speaking of OnlyFans, people like at work guessing like if I have a secret life. Yo, if someone suggested I had an OnlyFans, I would have laughed my ass off.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a well. I don't know. I
think there's something wrong if you're working for Disney. If you have a contract with Disney, yeah, this is a kids company. We don't want anybody that's working with us having OnlyFans.
Oh, come on, man. Like, how many people that have done Disney roles have probably had nude scenes in movies? I'm just saying.
That's true. Oh, a lot of them.
There's got to be more to it than an OnlyFans.
I know from last year, a female wrestler got released because they found out about her OnlyFans page because she did some nude stuff, and WWE released her because it was kind of violated stuff in the contract. Stuff I don't know. I had to go back. You don't think it was it? What do you think it was? Like, I just got followed by a bot. Okay, these bots. I'm getting followed by bots left and right, man. Oh my god.
He probably did something else stupid.
Yeah, like no reason is given. There had to be. Do you think you'll get a reason why?
That's just funny though.
Venom breaking news. Venom. You're gonna love this, George. Venom's title is Venom: The Last Dance.
What?
Yes, it's official. It's official.
What? No.
It's true. Just go right now.
No. I'm sorry. This franchise doesn't deserve to use the words "The Last Dance." Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I'm sorry. I just dropped the F-bomb. I've done
it before on the stream. Don't worry. I've done it a lot. So like.
Are you kidding me?
Is Michael Jordan in the film? Hey, Vanna, be like Mike.
This franchise doesn't deserve that title. Like, what the hell? What is wrong with Sony? Michael Jordan should sue them for everything they got.
Can
Seriously.
Michael Jordan sue them? Is he allowed to, or Netflix?
I don't know, but it's like, are you kidding me? The Last Dance? What, better Michael Jordan? Who's Scottie Pippen? Morbius?
He is bald. I mean, Venom is bald. Why not?
So what's Madam Web? Steve Kerr?
Oh! I mean, that's a winner, though. It's kind of an upgrade.
Oh my! I can't believe they actually. So what's Craven gonna be? Dennis Rodman?
That's for the Jordan gift.
I'm sorry. That is just. Oh my! I took that personal.
Hey, Degrassi's still calling Deadpool.
I guess what's Carnage? Isaiah Thomas? Carl Malone?
Yeah, he's dead now.
Oh my goodness. So is Carl Malone going to be the villain in this one?
Oh!
I'm just saying. In the Last Dance season, he was Michael Jordan's antagonist, so.
Oh!
I'm sorry. Listen, this has got meme potential. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Look.
So wait a minute. Is Scottie Pippen going to be a producer on this one?
I'll say this. Tom Hardy kind of leaked this last year, maybe November, December, potential title, and there was this title. It was exactly this title. So let you all know, I'm not surprised because he did say this on Instagram, Venom: The Last Dance, and it was I believe it was last year, like late last year. So yeah. So I guess it's official now.
I'm sorry. I'm going to be having a lot of fun with this title. This is just so laughable. Where's Skip Bayless? Let's get Skip Bayless to. I need Skip Bayless's opinion. I don't even like Skip Bayless.
George, I have to show you this. Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith did talk about The Dark Knight back in 2008, 2009.
Oh my goodness.
Kidding. I'm not kidding. Degrassi saw it. I was doing a live stream and Degrassi saw. I'll find it for you.
The Last Dance. Oh my god.
All right. This is kind of old, but it's like really, really old because Dark Knight came out obviously like 16 years ago. Bet you guys see this. Okay. Where is it?
Let's end up the show today doing Fourth Down. Interesting topic. Siskel and Ebert now, Stephen A. and Skip Bayless. Mm-hmm. It's setting all kinds of records, The Dark Knight, the new Batman. Overrated or underrated, Skip?
Well, Jay, my friend Stephen A. is a great actor, so let me explain why The Dark Knight is a good movie, but not a great one.
Oh.
I didn't like it that, number one, Batman had only the third largest role in this movie. Was the superhero. He was indestructible. He never even bled once in this movie. I thought Jack Nicholson played a better Joker than Heath Ledger.
Oh, my goodness.
God bless Heath Ledger, but I just did. I thought Aaron Eckhart deserves the Academy Award nomination.
What?
As the hero and the villain that Heath Ledger did as just the villain. And finally, I must say that Maggie Gyllenhaal was weak as the love interest because I didn't buy her at all. And
okay, I agree with him on that.
I would agree with you. I wasn't feeling her at all. A role like that, you need to get a Halle Berry, Beyonce, somebody. How about a Sanaa Lathan or Gabrielle Union?
Stephen A. Smith. Let you know. Why would I hire a black girl when in the first movie it was a different actress?
Yeah,
who was white. They're not gonna gender bend the actress, and you're not gonna gender bend the same character in the sequel. It doesn't make that's actually forced diversity. That is forced.
Yo, can I just say this? Him saying Aaron Eckhart deserves the Oscar is like him saying Kyrie Irving should have been the Finals MVP in 2016.
I mean, Eric Haggard played a great Two-Face. He played
I
a
mean,
great
yeah,
role,
he
but-
did. He played great Two-Face.
Yeah.
But like, he
Very
basically
different
like
Two-Face. Like,
you get what I'm saying.
what happened to Eric Eckhart? Like, I don't know, like what happened to his career. Like,
I mean,
I don't
he's
see
done
him in
other stuff, but he hasn't been in anything like big.
why? It's like, is there a
You know,
reason
some
why?
people I think prefer that.
Oh, okay.
Somebody like even a sister, just throw them up. And somebody fine. She wasn't it. You got me there.
Hey, you got your wish in the Batman. It was a black lady, a black woman as a love interest. But
She was a damn good one.
yeah, she was good. Yeah, like, and
Every other point that you made, I think is utterly ridiculous. This movie was an A movie. And I'm going to tell you the biggest reason
Yes,
why.
Stephen
Yeah,
A.
granted, Batman wasn't even a star. It was really the Joker or what have you. They had black, but the bottom line is this. You look at it, it was one of those rare movies. It's supposed to be this action hero and all of this other stuff. It made you think, it touched on your soul. In other words, how bad would you become? You're just like the Joker was trying.
Here's the thing. Great villains need to make. Comic movies need a great villain because the great villain always makes the hero look really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great villains make great movies.
Yes. I always say this. In comic book movies. I think the villain has to be. Obviously, the hero is the main focus, but I think the villain is more important in the aspect that they have to make the heroes. A great villain has to make the hero really look good. You need Lex Luthor, Nicholas Hoult to make Superman look good. It's just how it is.
Trying to say everybody's like the rest of us. Y'all are just like me. You are no better. Just let me put you in this situation and show you how evil you could be. You look like the Joker. I keep telling you that. And he was the star of the movie, and I never ever thought that I would see anybody that would outperform Jack Nicholson. But he's the real Joker. Now, we'll never think about Jack as the Joker again.
Please.
It was phenomenal.
Can we throw the split screen up?
Throw that
I don't
split screen
think
up.
Steven saw it.
Look at it. He looked just like Skip. He looked just like Skip. I tell you, the Joker, that's you.
It sort of fits too.
Without the makeup, but it's you.
Skip Bayless daily here.
Actually, I take it back
Jay
with
as
the makeup.
Joker.
Jay, I'm Batman.
There you go. Don't
No,
miss me, ain't you? You
no,
miss
you're
me, ain't you?
not.
No.
You're like a sports Batman villain, dude. You would be the guy that if Batman was real, you'd be like, wait a minute, Batman
You'd be like,
couldn't
shut
even
up.
save these people in Gotham?
No, you'd be like the Jonah Jameson of Batman.
Yeah, he would be Jameson. Listen, remember how I used to say like if he was in the MCU, he would think Spider-Man would be guilty of murdering Mysterio.
He'd basically be Jonah Jameson in the MCU. He would have a
Be like,
show with
wait
Jonah
a
Jameson.
minute, Spider-Man's gonna fill in the shoes of Tony Stark? Tony Stark's the
Are you
GOAT.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? Tony Stark is a billionaire. He's rich. He gets a woman. He's smarter. But he got this punk
And
ass
instead,
kid.
we're going to rely on little Peter Parker to save the day? And I can see Shannon Sharp coming in with the Spider-Man mask going, the GOAT. Don't ask why. I just know this stuff would happen one day. If heroes were ever truly a thing. Yo, I don't know if you ever saw Rocky Balboa, the 6 Rocky movie. Skip Bayless was the guy that was hitting on Rocky Balboa. He was like, I always found him to be overrated. And Max Kellerman was the Rocky fanboy.
Oh, yeah. What happened?
It fits so perfectly. Oh my goodness. I can't believe, I want to hear Skip's hot takes on other movies. I gotta see one of these days.
Oh, you should have seen his Marvel. Stephen A. Smith has a terrible Marvel list. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, what?
Yes, he does have a Marvel list. It's not a good list.
Oh boy.
And it's quite recent too. It's not like
From
7 years ago. It's quite maybe two or 3 years old.
And that makes me even more concerned.
Oh, I gotta show you something else. Oh. Did you see the clip of him pronouncing Vegeta?
Vegeta.
Yeah.
Vegeta.
So this is not Stephen A. Smith's video, but this is a guy doing a video on Stephen A. Smith talking about Stephen A.'s top 5 Marvel movies. It's about 2 years old, so it's gonna be some random guy. Okay.
Tires matters. What really matters is making a difference. Do you know how much I love you?
Nope. How much do you love me?
This
Do
much.
you love me?
Marvel's Avengers, great
Okay.
movie.
This is the top 5 list.
Okay, so I have no problem with 3 of these. Actually, no. 4. Actually, I have no problem with Black Panther being in there, although I think Black Panther is top 10, not top 5. But whatever. Black Widow.
There's a reason why it's this number 1, but I'm not gonna say it.
Black Widow number 3. He got Black Widow ahead of
Yeah.
Endgame. The first Avengers. Infinity War.
Black Widow shouldn't be in there.
Man, he better watch it. They don't meet me. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Listen, I got no problem with his number 1, even though I disagree with that. But you know what? Number 1 is actually a great movie. So I'll give him that. Number 2, that many people consider that to be one of the top 3, top 2 best MCU movies. So I'll give him that.
I put Infinity War ahead of Endgame. I think Infinity War.
I know a lot of people still love the first Avengers, so I have no problem that being in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Endgame, I have no problem being in the top 5. That's top 5 for me as well. Although, like you, I would rank Infinity War above Endgame.
Yep.
But Black Widow? Are you sure it's not because Scarlett Johansson is a fine-looking woman?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. We all know why Black Panther is number 1 for him, because he's obviously, I understand why.
But I have no problem with Black Panther, because at least Black Panther is a good movie. It's a great movie, actually. So the fact that he ranked that, and at least he still has it above Black Widow.
He's good friends with Michael B. Jordan. He is who was in Black Panther, and Black Panther was a very important movie for his people. I'm gonna be careful here. So I understand why it would be number 1 for him. So I really have no problem for that, because it's very inspiring for him as an African American. I understand why he'd be number 1. So I'll give him a pass for that. So I'm fine with that as number 1. I have no problem with that for him. But Black Widow, we have problems with that.
You're gonna rank Black Widow ahead of Infinity. Well, first of all, you ranked it above 2 great Avenger movies. You're gonna rank it above Infinity War, Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, and number 2. I'm gonna throw in there any of the Spider-Man movies. The first Iron Man, Civil War.
Civil War's better than. Oh my God! Yeah.
Look, I get it. There's some things in Civil War that may not have aged all that well, but it's still better than Black Widow.
Oh yeah, it's still better than Black Widow.
Look, I don't care if certain things in some of these great MCU movies haven't aged all that well. They still better than Black Widow.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Black Widow's a bad movie. I enjoyed the movie,
average. I mean,
it's like middle of the road.
Yeah.
It's middle of the road. Like Luke Walton. It ain't it's just okay. It ain't that good.
Does he have a DC list?
I just compared Black Widow to Luke Walton.
Let me see if he has a DC list.
Oh, good lord! If he turns out to be a Snyder bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
No.
Oh, come on, man. Why are we breaking up shots? I'm playing 2K as well.
Oh, I see Jeremy cashing on. There's a feud going on between McAfee and Stephen A. Smith. I'm not paying attention to that. Huh. But yeah, it's like I don't think Black Panther would not be in my number one, but I understand why it would be number one for him. It's obviously inspirational for as him as an African American. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with him as his number one. For us, it may not be our number one, but for him, I understand. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, but like Black Widow, that's questionable. Those other 4 films, I'm okay with. I can accept, despite not having Infinity War there. I think Infinity War should replace Black Widow. If you ask me. I mean, the bunch of movies should replace Black Widow, but based on the other movies he had in that list, yeah, Infinity War should replace Black Widow. I don't know. Maybe, he works at Disney. He has to be careful what he says. I mean, they were almost the same thing. He works for the same people as Marvel.
Yo, he wants to be. I bet you he wants to be in a Marvel movie so bad.
he could be. He'd be cast a child.
Wasn't he used to be in General Hospital sometimes?
Yeah. You should be cast a child of Stephen A. Smith. They're gonna recast everybody. They're gonna recast a child of Stephen A. Smith.
Yo, they should have just done that.
Hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, can you imagine? What's his name on General Hospital? Brick? What's his name, right?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I remember that. I don't even watch General Hospital. I just wanted to see the episodes that he was on.
Yeah.
That his soap opera. I didn't even know he watched soaps.
All right, let's see what else, because we're gonna end this soon in a couple hours. 20 minutes.
You know, it reminds me of remember that show Everybody Hates Chris? The dad watched soaps.
Yeah.
He got annoyed because somebody was recording cartoons over his Young and the Restless.
Was that Terry Crews, the father?
Yeah, Terry Crews. He's like, cartoons? Who put cartoons over my Young and the Restless?
So Mario Brothers 2 is coming out in 2 months.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, same. 2 years, not 2 months.
I'm more excited for that than the live-action Legend of Zelda.
So, what you want to duck on more Sony guys? Well, in the interview, Michael Keaton comes out saying he has no idea why he was in Morbius. He couldn't even he said they couldn't explain it. They couldn't even explain it.
They don't even know. Listen. Apparently, Sony got annoyed with Dakota Johnson. It's like, listen, I can't blame her for not wanting to promote and defend that pile of shit.
Keaton didn't promote it all, right? He didn't
why would I want to promote shit?
The thing is, if you know Keaton in interviews, he's very outspoken. He's very blunt.
Yeah, very blunt. I mean, listen, he's probably wondering, what the hell am I doing here with this vulture costume?
He probably like, you know what? I got paid $5 million. I just got paid $5 million to be here.
He's probably wondering, where's Tom Holland? Where's Zendaya? Where the cast? Where's the cast that I worked with the last time? Why does Jared Leto look like an ugly vampire?
It's like, let's team up and take down Spider-Man. Be like, is this Spider-Man in a different universe?
Yeah, probably wondering. Oh, so we don't have Spider-Man's universe. Wait, what?
What? Oh, here's Blinded. Oh my God. Hey, Blinded. Madam Rab.
What's up? What's up, George?
What's up? You're looking at the GOAT.
I want to hear Blinded's Blinded. Are you crying?
Huh?
Are you crying because the Batman 2 is being delayed?
Oh yeah, I fell to my knees when I saw that. I was like, no, like 4 years ago. I mean,
4 years? Oh, it would be 4 years.
Yeah, it's going into 2027. Damn.
2026.
Yeah, because it's October 2026.
Yeah.
It's gonna be almost 5 years.
Damn, man.
Technically speaking, that's 5 years. Remember, like it was supposed to come out in 2021 October.
Yeah, it was.
That's like 5 years. That's 5 years. Like after its original release date was supposed to come out.
Jeez, man, and also too, by time the movie releases, Robert Pattinson will be 40.
Yo, damn.
Yeah, no joke. So this is crazy. Like
Degrassi, they did show Michael Keaton's face in Morbius.
Wow, I still have yet to see Morbius.
Well, it's trash.
I wonder, is it as funny as Madam Web?
It's better than Madam Web.
Oh man,
you know how hard it is for me to say that.
Damn. I might watch it out of curiosity. I say that all the time. I've been saying this for the last 2 years. I would watch it out of curiosity.
Oh man,
it's been 2 years since this movie. By the way, 2 freaking years.
Yeah, April 1st.
Tony killed me with that Last Dance thing. Venom 3, The Last Dance.
Oh
yeah.
Wait a minute, like what we treat this like Michael Jordan's last season with the Bulls? This is the last go round with the Sony universe.
At this rate, it should be.
Oh my god! Like so, Sony can't even spit on the shoes of the DCEU.
Oh man,
I'm sorry. This is just pathetic. Oh my goodness! Like
I'm just confused though. Like, I'm confused by this delay. That's the only thing.
Well, I guess I guess we're confirmed of one thing. No Spider-Man's going to be in Venom 3, so it's going to be a waste of time to go watch it.
I mean, I guess James Gunn, I mean, well, obviously he was telling you the truth. Why would he lie that the Batman script wasn't finished? But I'm just disappointed. I mean, let them cook, I guess. Let them cook. Hopefully the movie is exciting. I did see some rumor. I don't remember where I saw this. Something about Clayface being a serial killer. Did you see that, George? Or
yeah, I think we were talking about that before.
Oh, you guys were okay. I wasn't there to hear that, but I mean, it sounds interesting. I'm not like yeah, it's not Clayface, but it would be cool if he's a serial killer that wears their skins and like pretends to be them, and he's like an actor. That I think would actually be really interesting. Like that's a cool twist on the character. Very disturbing, but you know, I mean, they got to find a way to make it unique, but I don't know. I'm
confident Matt Reeves can be the one, because I was actually rewatching Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and it was like the way he handled the Apes trilogy is what made me confident that he can do something unique with Batman.
Yeah, which he has done so far. And also, we got the Penguin too. The delay still, because I was talking about Clayface. You know,
that's the rumor. Yeah, that's the rumor villain. Clayface.
I mean, it sounds interesting. I don't know about a main villain. Like, I was kind of hoping it would be Hush, even though, I mean, this is kind of similar now again, but we'll see. I guess, is this just going to be like a trilogy of like serial killers? I mean, that actually might be kind of cool.
But like, Batman's just more about serial killers, so that's the thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of serial killers, but
yeah,
we'll see.
There's serial killers, there's mobsters, there's terrorists, there's a lot of things in the Batman.
I don't know, because there's all type. I mean, well, they're criminals. Criminals do all type of criminal acts, right?
I just don't want every villain to be a serial killer, man.
No, yeah, that's the part I'm like, I was kind of hoping it would be Hush, just for that like personal vendetta, make things interesting, but I mean, whatever he chooses to do, I'm sure it's going to be great. I have confidence in it. probably I'm just saddened because this was the movie that I was like, out of everything, this was my most anticipated probably movie in quite some time, because I don't know what else is coming out that I'm interested in. But
it's, you know, like I knew something was up. I didn't, because like there's a couple movies, comic book movies that come out a couple months before that are either in production or going into production, right?
Mm-hmm.
Superman and Fantastic Four. Superman's in production, and Fantastic Four is scheduled to go in production very soon. And I would think with the Batman, it's originally supposed to come out 2025, around September, October. I would think, shouldn't it get the production relatively soon too? Or at least get right? Right?
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, I wonder what exactly caused the delay. Is it the script? Is it
strikes? Apparently, I don't know.
Oh,
like
okay. Because I really hope, the one thing that I'm like hoping for is that, especially after Dune 2, they got to bring back Greg Frazier to do the cinematography. Yeah. Like that, I feel like there's no like that has to happen.
It got nominated. It was nominated for best cinematography, wasn't it? At the Oscars, or
was it? I don't.
Was it one of the nominations?
Was it? Let me see.
20 was it? It was 2022, 23. Was it?
2023, right? What was?
Yeah. Last there was 2023 one, I think. The Oscars in 2023.
No, it wasn't.
Was it? Or should have been? No. Whatever.
Yeah, it should have been. Yeah,
but yeah, the Penguin show.
A good
but if DC does like DC, they might not show up at Comic-Con this year.
Well, that's expected. I feel that's okay. I'm not
based on what James Gunn said, right? James Gunn said no, he's going to be filming. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so there's really no point for the Batman, this announce the Batman 2 anything for at Comic-Con. I would wait for next year to do that after the Penguin stuff, after the Penguin show, right? I would wait to talk right. They would probably do that in general, obviously, right? In general, they were going to wait after the Penguin, but right? Oh, it's lensing, okay,
right? That's
good. But yeah, maybe. Look, I know people are going to be rumored about the Batman. Oh, who's going to be in it? Who? Blah, blah, blah. I don't think we're going to get a straight answer to the possible once we watch the Penguin show.
Yeah, I mean, and we got the Penguin show to hold us over.
Possibly more answers.
Yeah.
Right? Like a Disney Plus shows to do with Marvel, right? You know, if you do a Marvel show, if you know Marvel shows, if you watch them, they introduce characters in those shows, and then once those characters get introduced, they announce them these characters can be in this movie. They'll announce these characters can be in this movie before the show comes out.
Right. But I'm also curious, because this bleeds into, well, when is Brave and the Bold going to be released? Like, are we talking in the same time period, like a year after the Batman 2?
It'd be funny if they announced the Brave and the Bold tomorrow. It's going to start. It has to hire as a director tomorrow. It goes to production. It has a Batman. It comes out in 2025. Can you imagine that? That would.
I would be infuriated by that.
I'd probably be like, what the hell?
Yeah, because I'm still not. If they get another director, like, just get another director, and then I will like change my mind about the movie. That's the only thing that's holding back Brave and the Bold for me.
Yeah. Oh, it's like there's a lot of other DC news. Like now, I'm really confused now. Like Peacemaker. So Peacemaker season 1 is not canon.
Yeah, this is kind of again like what happens when James Gunn talks on it was Threads, right? He only uses Threads now.
Yeah, he uses Threads.
Yeah, it just causes like confusion, and then people just are like, "What does that even mean?" And
I saw your tweet about it. Yeah. So Peacemaker season 1 may not supposed to not be canon, but season 2 is. And then he says the Suicide Squad is not canon, but some stuff from Suicide Squad might be canon.
This is what I'm saying. I don't understand it either. So is it that the first season is not canon to the DCU, but it's canon to Peacemaker season 2, but the events of the first season takes place differently in the new universe? or is it just not canon to season 2 at all, and season 2 is just like essentially a reboot? That's the part. That's that like his because a friend sent me this because I didn't see this at all.
Like what Marvel's doing with their Disney with their Netflix stuff.
Yeah, is it like that's what my first thought was, but I don't know the way he words it. It's kind of like it seems simple, but then when he adds that last sentence, you're like, so it is canon. There's some things that are canon. I feel like it has to be because the story of Peacemaker with his dad, that was kind of set up for a second season. Like
yes, it
where
was
he talks with his
the
dad. So
with the psyche, his dad's in his mind. Like, he gets hallucinations of his father. Because I looked at somewhere on Twitter today. You know how they said in the Suicide Squad, Bloodsport shot Superman with the kryptonite bullet, right? Apparently, that part's gonna be canon, but some of the other stuff won't be. Like that.
Yeah, like to me, that's just kind of dumb.
Yeah,
why not just say?
David
why not just
Superman? David Corson,
right?
That's the one he shoots.
Right. Why not? But then that's what I'm. So. Yeah. But then, like, is Harley Quinn not Margot Robbie? Then, like, is it just that the events happen with different actors, or like?
But to me, that makes things so confusing. They gotta explain how. No, explain.
It is too confusing if you cherry pick plot lines or storylines. I feel that doesn't make any sense. So you're saying that some things did happen, but they just happened differently, or the events in between those events are different. I don't know. I think the minutia and all the crap. It just start from scratch.
Is there a reason why? Is maybe the Flash did something? I don't know. Like maybe the Flash did something to the universe, and some stuff stayed the same, some stuff changed. I don't know.
Well, remember this was when I was on Twitter. There was like a rumor saying that Peacemaker was going to acknowledge the old universe, kind of like Deadpool. Like it's almost like he makes jokes about it.
He's gonna be DC's Deadpool.
Yeah, I'm not. Like I'm not a fan of that, just because it's like, well, he's not set up to be that way, at least in the first season. I mean, the thing is, like, I guess maybe you can say that, no, because he does joke about James Gunn in the show, so there is some like, meta humor, fourth wall breaking to some extent, but it's not like Deadpool or She-Hulk. That's the difference. Mm-hmm. It's sort of like in universe. But like a wink to the audience, not like fully breaking the fourth wall. But I don't know. We'll see. Is this show coming out next year? Because there's also supposed to be Waller, and Waller's supposed to continue Peacemaker.
I think they switched. I think Waller was supposed to be filmed first, then Peacemaker season 2. But I think they switched it around.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's kind of a shame, but okay.
And yeah, I think that's what happened. That might be on
because I mean the thing is, maybe I guess, but yeah, the Waller. So then that asks another question, because the Waller show was supposed to lead from Peacemaker, or Peacemaker leads into Waller. So, wow,
they actually bought that.
Yeah,
you could tell the executives in charge don't know shit sometimes when they do that.
Yeah, like that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
But... I mean, if they just like continue it, here's the thing: they can continue the second season, and just or continue from the storyline of the first season, I should say, in the second season.
You should have Blue Beetle on this show.
Yeah, that's what we were hoping for in the beginning.
But the problem is, they didn't want him in the rated R show, Blue Beetle.
No, I'm hoping maybe they can do stuff like that. Well, I'm hoping for other characters from
Blue Beetle,
the Charlton comics.
Blue Beetle deserves more than they got, man. It was actually a pretty fun movie.
Yeah, it was actually one of DC's better movies.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it soon though.
Oh yeah, you got Crave, right? So
No, I got rid of Crave. I got rid of everything because I just don't really watch it. So it's like I'm sort of the thing that I will bring back is Amazon because Fallout, obviously.
mm-hmm.
Or Disney. Oh, maybe it is gonna be Disney Plus because X-Men.
See what Degrassi just said about Batman Begins is a prequel to '89. I used to believe that because of Batman Begins. I was like, oh, it's a prequel to Batman '89.
I see.
Yeah,
what
I
you're
guess
saying,
that makes
Grass.
some sense, right?
I see what you're saying, but like, it's not. You're like the only one who really thinks like that. A lot of people don't think like that when it comes to comic book stuff.
I don't know
No,
if you
that was
think
like me as a little kid, like because I knew
Movies.
Batman '89.
Yeah,
the
it's
four
true. It's
different
staying around
twins.
for
I feel like that's completely different from a TV show with a second season.
Yeah. Oh no, you're forgetting one thing too. Now it's the same Alfred, same Commissioner Gordon, same Commissioner Gordon. Don't forget, it's the same. And that Commissioner Gordon gets like that Commissioner Gordon was useless in those Batman movies.
Batman, we have a new villain in town. He calls himself Mr. Freeze.
That's it. I don't know.
Mr. Freeze.
Frieza. No.
Bruh.
You ain't sending me to the cooler.
Blinded. Before we move on, did you see the Yaya trailer?
Yes, I did see the Yaira trailer. I'm like, well, okay. First off, was it filmed in Canada?
It was filmed in BC. Siri, but
okay, because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that for a moment, but I also something that stood out to me was there's an actress who is getting beat up by Yaira. I'm like, isn't that the girl from Gen Z, or is it not Gen Z, Gen V, the boys spin-off show? She was like this girl that was like bullying one of the characters, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's that same girl because that girl looks. She has like those big eyes.
The one who shot up the beam into the sky.
Yes, that one. Yes, that girl. I don't know her name. But I'm pretty sure she's in Gen V.
What the hell did she do to get? Why did she get this job?
Yeah, I don't recognize any other actor like the Yaira actor. The thing is, the Yaira actor was like
blind.
First off, I never knew she was Slavic or
blinded.
I didn't know that at all.
Blinded. So I was on Tony's stream last night, and we did a live stream with the trailer. We found out who the Yaira actress is. She's not an actress at all. She's a fitness instructor from Calgary, Alberta.
Oh,
yeah.
She doesn't, and I'm guessing she does not sound like that because that accent was.
No, she's from Canada.
But I mean, like, she's not like Slavic background or.
It was
not
so
Slavic.
Too,
is
right?
Slavic? Is that a? Hold on, is that a derogatory term? I just need
Slavic?
to make sure.
No, Slavic. I don't think it's derogatory. I don't think so.
Because I say Slavic, I
don't think Slavic. I heard people use Slavic, and I don't think it's derogatory.
Okay. Because I was thinking, I'm like, what is it? Anyway, because I couldn't nail down the accent. I'm just like, okay, it's just like a Slavic.
I didn't know if it was Russian or like Ukrainian.
Yeah, Ukrainian. It was a weird accent that I couldn't nail down.
It was so cringe, that trailer. I can't believe that was shot in BC, Surrey, BC.
What's more interesting to me was, okay, why do they have Isom in the beginning, and then he just doesn't show up again? I was kind of hoping that he would like show up
and
again because I'm funny. Like that. I was surprised. I'm like, oh, Eric July's not playing.
He's playing his voice in at the beginning. At the beginning, it was his voice. Rough Eric July.
Really? No way. I thought that was the actor, the guy that's in the trailer.
Oh no, you want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it. I didn't catch that it was Eric July. Because I saw the dude and I was like, oh, the dude is it's not Eric July. He doesn't even look like Eric July. Like it's not even like, they casted someone with a mega beard and he looks like Eric July stand-in. But no, the dude looks completely different. He doesn't even look like Isom in the comic. So I don't know. Okay, I see right here they have a bus behind the scenes.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up. Okay.
And we're back with March Sadness. The team is looking down the barrel of a 4:55 meeting.
Can they turn it around?
Look at this. Twisted Twins Productions. I guess who those are.
Yeah. Oh, so this is the twins who made.
This is gonna be tough.
This is Eric July. That voice is Eric July.
That's okay. That's weird. Why didn't they just get the guy who
trained my body to do things that?
Listen to the voice very carefully. Doesn't that sound like Eric July? Deep Eric July.
People like me shouldn't be able to do. But unfortunately,
no, it doesn't.
For me, flying.
This is Ice Cream, yes.
The other trailer where he voices Isom sounds more like Eric July. This one sounds a little different to me. And then that guy there, he's like doesn't look like
Idris Elba from this point of view. He does Idris Elba from this point of view.
Yeah.
What's Idris Elba doing at this?
Don't follow me.
Don't follow me. Yeah, this is a bad
biologist and archaeologist who we feel is going
Degrassi, this is going to win a bunch of awards. You watch.
Here at Projects.
Look at this guy.
Won't you please join me in welcoming?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't buy this guy as a cowboy. That hat.
Oh, he's supposed to be a cowboy?
I mean, that hat, right? Does it take place in Texas?
I have no clue. I just saw the hat and I just thought it was just like a character thing.
R2R2.
Oh, he's wearing a cowboy hat.
Dr. Sally Rodell.
Yeah, this is Yaira, right? This is Yaira.
Right.
Adopt or die.
She looks so freaky there. Like when I saw that in the trailer, I'm like, is she supposed to be a villain?
Yeah, some people say she's
like okay, yeah, because I'm like, you open up with adapt or die. I'm like, holy shit, like like that sounds so villainous.
Adapt or die.
Yeah, but what? Okay, pause. I'm confused. Like, how come all of these spin-off characters are like villains? Like they're like that's the part that I'm confused by. Like, why does it feel like they're villains?
Why are you making if you're making a universe, right? Why do you make other heroes first, then make villains have their own specials or stuff like that? Please.
Yeah, is he trying to be like, I don't know, subversive in the sense that he's building up the villains before he builds up the heroes? I don't know. It does look like an asylum, like an asylum thing.
Get issue 3 of Isom 3 out first, man.
Yeah,
You're like rushing the process.
Well, it seems like he has all this stuff already finished, but it's not like. Obviously, it's not well thought out.
Of the Earth, very few things have the ability to survive the test of
Look at
time.
these people.
Though we may not be around to see them to their fullest fruition, but we struggle to create now.
Struggle. This is a struggle. Struggle. This is a struggle.
Yeah, and the way she's talking, she sounds like Dolph Lundgren. Like,
yeah,
like,
he does. He does.
Yeah.
You brought up a great point. Somebody said on I forget who said. I remember Tony. Yeah, Tony probably brought it up because Tony, you know, the memory of Tony is like, it's one of the greatest things about Tony. He has a great memory, right? Like, his knowledge of stuff. He brought up that she got to the person Connie Nielsen from Rocky 4 because she's Drago's wife. She plays Drago's wife.
Drago.
Right.
Yeah. This is who she reminded Tony of.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure that actress who plays, was it Hippolyta or did she play the other one, the aunt?
I don't remember.
Colin Nielsen and Robin Wright were in Wonder Woman, right? Which one played Hippolyta? Yeah, I forget.
Yeah, I forget.
I know they're both Amazons, right? One's the queen and the other's like is the trainer, whatever.
Yeah, maybe Degrassi knows who'll post in the chat.
from the past.
Alpha Core will be here in 5 minutes. Hold the line.
5 minutes?
Yeah, okay, pause here. Pause. Sorry, but so is this guy so he said, did he just say Alpha Core or did he say
Yeah, he said
else?
Alpha Core.
Okay. So okay, because this part I'm like all confused by. So Alpha Core is like a team that deals like with these like super powered people.
Yeah, but she's not Alpha Core, right? Alpha Core don't like her, right? Wait a minute.
Why? That's the part I don't understand.
Is she a villain portraying herself as a hero here?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is she a hero? I'm confused.
I know. This trailer doesn't.
Because she beats up Isom, so are we supposed to just assume that she's a villain? Or is she's just like someone on opposing sides? But it's like, why is she on opposing sides? Like, why did she beat up Isom?
Was she on the jock or something?
Yeah, like, so she was in her civilian clothes and then she just wears their civilian clothes. It's not like Superman or Spider-Man where they have the costume under.
Maybe.
Thanks for the heads up.
Look at that.
Yeah, and then she like pushes him, and that was bad.
Yeah.
There's a
Thank you.
Like overall, I mean, yeah, the low budget, not low budget, but it just has like a cheapness to it that you can see in the cinematography.
Stop, because some people stop saying it's a CW. CW does a better job than this, okay?
This was very CW, like just like a step below CW.
This is like, it makes CW look like Nolan.
But CW has more money though. That's the thing. So I'm not gonna be.
Well, yeah, it does.
And the CW knows how to at least hire some talent. Not like they have some talent on their shows.
Yeah.
There's also some continuity errors here too. I figured that this was like shot very quickly. Well, I'll point it out when it happens. There's a continuity error.
I am still here. I'm on.
So yeah, this actress here, I'm pretty sure she's in Gen V.
Wow.
And her character was like, she bullied one of the girls and lied to her. Okay, so this is the continuity error. She flies up, she lands in front of the building in the same direction. So the building is in the same direction in the previous shot, but yet she's flying up. It's just like the screen direction makes no fucking sense here. Like I don't even no, like that's just an amateur mistake. Or they were in a rush and they figured no one would notice, but the screen direction here is wrong. So yeah, that was the only thing that like caught my attention. I was like, yeah, you wouldn't film it like this, obviously. But I mean, it's a trailer.
Sweet Dreams Chilled? Who?
Yeah, that was cringe. That was cringe. Sweet Dreams.
Is
it was
that
like
struggle? Is the friction of creation? I would like to thank Mr. Eusebio for allowing me the opportunity to discover and create alongside my esteemed colleagues at Projectus.
Having Millis Projectus, right? There's a lot of religion in here. Look at that.
Projectors. I'm not even seeing. I didn't even pick that up.
J.E. Projectus. George.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of inserting himself in here.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't like it. Does Eric July? I mean, you read comic books, yes, but I mean, if you're going to write, wouldn't you have to read other things besides comics? Like, you would have to understand some literary devices. So I'm like, the motifs of Christianity in his books are weird because they're never explained. Like, what is the theme behind that? What's the reason?
A lot of comic writers were inspired by reading books.
Well, they would have to be. I feel like if you're going to write comics, you should probably not. You shouldn't even really study comic books. I have to be honest. You would have to study more classic literature and
Yeah.
understanding story structure. There's a lot of stuff to learn about storytelling. It's, you know, it's hard to write a story. It's not something you could just do overnight.
It's really hard.
Yo, Aaron, you know what story was coming into my mind like earlier today? Remember Chris Wozniak's Penelope Powerhouse?
Oh
my! I was like, whatever happened with that? Because like that was a disturbing comic.
Let's still finish this stupid trailer. It was a disturbing comic.
I tried to fight the guy.
Look how
an archaeologist. It's a bit archaic, isn't it?
She's well studied, Jerry.
Look at that guy.
And then hold on. Now, this is another thing that's confusing. We're gonna have to just until it's over. He says that she's an archaeologist. What? Like, I'm confused. I'm like, well, okay, well, why are they in this business type? What would you call this? Like, I'm blanking on what you would call this. Man, damn, this is embarrassing. It's a press conference. There we go. So they're standing in front of the press conference and doing all this stuff. But like, I never got the impression that she's an archaeologist.
Oh no.
I thought she was a scientist, or she was like, I don't know, like.
I mean, archaeologists could be basically archaeologists.
Yeah, but I mean, like, maybe you should kind of show that. Like, the impression I'm getting is like not that visually speaking. Like the way she's dressed, even. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily scream archaeologist.
I guess it's because we're used to like the Indiana Jones, Lara Croft, Nathan Drake kind of archaeologist things. They're not exactly business suit kind of people, you know.
Yeah,
right?
And and the way she's been dressing with her costume too, it's like I don't know, it just feels kind of like random.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, she's archaeologist and like and on top of that too. So what is she doing here? This is another thing that's confusing. She's introducing what exactly?
Here's the thing. Don't make trailers for your comic book, please, because people expect an actual short film.
Well, I think they're building up to that.
Whoa.
I mean, why? Okay, think about it. So far he's had an animated trailer. This is a live action trailer. How many views does this have on it? I don't think it has.
I mean, yeah, Soka Sisters are
Soka
Sisters are the closest thing he has on his payroll to like actual directing.
If this stuff continues the way that it's going, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I don't know, like the Daily Wire or Angel Studios or some small distribution company goes, we'll like partner up with Air July, because Air July has ties to who was it Disney have ties to? I forget. He's like, they have like a picture of him in the lobby. Is it PragerU? Or am I let me see. PragerU. Someone's gonna have to correct me or remind me or something. But anyway, he has ties to someone. I feel like this is kind of like they're eventually gonna make a movie.
That's not what I was saying. It's just an unusual area of expertise to pair with biology.
Well, Dr. Rodell, from my understanding, is an unusual woman. Don't be threatened, Jerry. She's on our side.
Woke.
Yeah, people are saying it's like boss.
It's okay to like objectively bad stuff.
I thought
she's an unusual woman.
Yeah. Oh.
Why is it real? So I'm guessing all of this was written by. Are we let by the sisters? Is it the sisters? It feels like it's being written by Eric July because it's kind of vague. He writes very vague. It's like he doesn't say specifics, no details. Yeah. They were a very bad movie.
Congratulations.
Photo?
You took that like a chump.
Were you trying to knock me
You
out?
took that like a chump? Did you say a champ? Was she trying to say champion or chump?
Chump.
Oh. Because like with the accent, you maybe get confused. I don't know.
No, it was meant to be a death blow.
It was made to be a death. Get the hell out of here!
I don't even think that girl she punched is really a villain. I think she's.
Hold up. Yeah, that's okay. Besides that, she says it's supposed to be a death blow, but you didn't fucking kill her. It's a death blow, but like what the like? It's just so corny. It's like
you didn't even knock her out. It's like you punch her in the mouth. It's like you punch her in the mouth, and you broke her teeth or whatever. You know, broke her jaw. And she's bleeding. No,
yeah, like she should have been laughing at that. That was your attempt at a death blow. That didn't even knock her jaw out. What the hell?
He threw ice some. She threw ice some onto the top of the car. Come on,
bruh. That the dialogue here is just kind of written, just like,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, they did right.
She looks sadistic, man. She looks like she's, and I think that girl, like I said, I think that girl's just confused. She's maybe developed powers or something. I don't know. And she's confused.
And then who was at the ending? Was that the Alpha Core saying stand down?
Yeah,
because there's just some Texas guy.
Apparently, Alpha Core, one of the members of Alpha Core told her to skip town or leave. Like they kind of they don't.
It's like barely audible too. It's like you hear the guy, and then it's just like you hear this whoosh, and you're like, when you want to like leave on the moment where he says stand down, and then you do the credits because you're like, oh, that's the Alpha Core dude. But that's what I'm saying. This kind of feels like it was like shot fast. They had to like put this out quickly.
Well, it is Ahsoka sister. Their movies are not exactly like.
No, yeah, but I mean, like, no, but I'm saying if you were they themselves should know, like, hey, there's like some screen direction issues, there's some audio issues, some direction issues, like, like this is stuff that like is kind of like basic filmmaking. That's what I'm saying. I feel like,
and the credits
they should have kind of.
The credits are like 2 minutes long, and we were looking at the credits the other day. Like, how much people worked on this whole short trailer?
Well, it seems like a lot of people because it's still like a decent production. If you look, like it's like a small sizable production.
They had to apply for
because they had grips and they had a bunch of people and stuff. Yeah, and they were shooting on a
location. BC.
Yeah, they had to get a permit and stuff.
Yeah,
so
permit.
Like, I mean, but still, that's what I'm saying. It's like they had all of that, but yet it feels like it was shot a little hastily. Like, I don't even care about the way it looks. That to me is excusable. That's okay. But some of the other stuff I don't think was. I'm like, if I was looking over this, I'd be like, go shoot that scene again, so the screen direction's better.
It's There's a lot of people that take the bait. They buy the bullshit.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
It was
cringe. A lot of fraudsters going on, but
a lot of cringe with Eric July stuff. Oh man. We had actually other stuff to go over.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm actually in a good mood. Really good mood.
Oh, did you guys talk about the X-Men news?
We did for a little bit, but yeah, we could talk about the getting rid of the creator.
They fired the dude.
Yeah.
Something's probably coming out about that guy.
Yeah. So if you don't know, I don't know if you saw in the chat, but DeGrassi said he might have an OnlyFans.
Oh, that's yeah, I could see that. Somewhat okay, so so I think some people were saying that he was wearing like some apparel that is like this famous gay apparel company is it called Nasty Pigs or something like that? So he and it's like apparently because I was reading a thread on Reddit and people were mentioning this, and you can see in the photo he's wearing this hat that has this like pig logo on it. and like he's into. I'm guessing he's either into something weird, or they just don't want to like
associate with that.
Or he did something terrible and they are like trying to get ahead. That's
there's something fishy. A week before the show debuts. That's not
and he's worked on 2 seasons too.
Yeah,
he's worked on the first and the second.
This is definitely suspicious. There's something there. Like this doesn't happen usually unless there's something really, really bad there with the creator, the writer, the creator of these 2.
Yeah, and also too, he's been pretty vocal on social media. He actually deleted his social media accounts.
He did delete.
So that's also not a good sign as well. But he was the guy who talked about the Witcher and how he was like fired from the writer's room and
really.
Yeah, and he was also talking about how they like didn't care about the games or the books for The Witcher, and he was that guy. So, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to see what happens. I don't know about X-Men 90. Is it 97?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that show, but hopefully it's good. We'll see.
Yeah, it was surprisingly this.
Like, I'm hoping they didn't fire him because they were like, oh shit, we had like. That's what I'm saying. This sounds like unrealistic. That they fired him because of the quality of the show after 2 seasons. That I would be like, oh crap, that's not good.
If they came out and said, if that's the reason why, what's the point of watching the show?
Well, they didn't say the reason.
I know, but yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that does hurt the show because, well, they have another season that they have to sit on and release. So that's
they're gonna have to look for a new showrunner, writer, or whatever to write season 3.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's if this thing does get a season 3.
Let me see. Let me search him up. What's his name? I'll search up his name. What's his name? I'm looking for the name. Let me see if there's anything.
Yeah, Degrassi says they didn't even pick up a 3rd season. No green light.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we'll see if the show is successful. Then there will be a 3rd season. But even then, wasn't there like some recent thing about like Marvel kind of like backtracking the animation stuff? Like they weren't going to do a lot of them because they did announce quite a few of them, and we still don't know about like Marvel Zombies. And like apparently there's also like a Wakanda animation TV show as well.
It might be.
I don't know if that was announced, but
it might be actually the OnlyFans stuff.
Yeah. But the thing is, if that's the case, why not tell him like you can't do this? What's on his OnlyFans that's like? I mean, it's like. Was it that bad? Where they're like, oh shit, like people are gonna figure this out. And on top of that too, if he has, how come no one has mentioned this so far? You would think they would be like, you know what, just delete it. Unless, he's doing some crazy shit on there. Where you're like, oh, whoa, what are you doing there, buddy? Holy.
It's not apparently his stuff is not pornographic. It's not like he's showing his dick or anything like that, or his butt, or his nude or anything.
Well, that's what I was thinking with the gay apparel being like this weird kind of brand. But I guess not.
I don't know. It's just something going on. It could be, if it's not the OnlyFans stuff, maybe it's just his reputation. Maybe stuff from The Witcher.
Maybe.
And
yeah, because he says that he got fired because he was an asshole.
Well, maybe
that's from his own words.
Maybe he was an asshole doing some of the X-Men stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, who really knows?
Someone's gonna try to dig up dirt. We know that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe an article's being written. Who knows?
Yeah. You think Disney will come on a statement why? Or try to rub it on brush it away?
Oh, wait. By the way, hold on. This whole time I thought George was joking. The Venom title is called The Last Dance.
Israel, yeah.
It's like they're so self-aware of how bad things are.
I honestly thought you were like joking.
No,
and
it is called The Last Dance, and it's killing me. It's like,
okay, if he advocates for LGBTQ, they can't fire him because he advocates for that. It has to be something like, what is it that got him fired? Because like he could, right? Obviously, they really look bad. Like,
or maybe he was fired because of his job.
Yeah. And
he's okay. I mean, he does. Okay, that everybody knew about. Okay, well,
if they all knew about it and Disney knew about it, they would have fired him some time ago. If that's the reason, right? They would have hired him. They would have got rid of him some time ago, right? Like there has to be...
I mean, something else. Maybe it is this thing, and then they're like, you know what,
Maybe it's because we're a week away from debuting show. People might dig up dirt on the writer or whatever, the writer.
Maybe they're scared of a controversy.
Yes, that's possibly true.
Because it's an animated. Is this? Would we say that this is an animated kids show? Besides the fact that it's a Marvel show.
Yes, the original show really was for kids.
But like, is it aimed at kids?
Yeah,
I feel
kids,
like
teenagers. The original one was. Yeah.
I thought it was like a continuation or something.
It is a continuation of the 92 show.
Adults or young adults and teenagers.
It's strange. It's just really, really strange. I don't remember the last time where like you fire someone who worked on your film or TV show a week before it premieres. I don't remember the last time something that happened in this stream. Maybe Degrassi knows, because Degrassi is much older than all of us, so you might. But it's something will come out.
Yeah,
because they always do, right? It's out.
Yeah, something. I mean, probably we're gonna hear about it this week or next week.
Yeah, always gets out. Always. What else is there? Let's see what else they have. I don't know what.
Yeah, what else has happened?
Public premiere. Well, he ain't going. Just the day before the premiere.
Oh, there's a public premiere tomorrow. Wow. They're going to even let him go to the premiere down. That's crazy. They fired him right before he can even walk the red carpet.
I hope we get a legit reason they fired him, like a reason why they fired him. Because he had a
they didn't. Contract, they said they didn't give a reason.
He had a breach contract, right? Like something he did. Has to be a legit reason. Because a week before the show debuts, and the day before the premiere, there has to be really a cause, a strong cause here.
Oh, I guess. This is a canceled project. We probably might have talked about it before because it was leaked back in December.
Which one?
The Spider-Man multiplayer trailer got leaked from the Insomniac hack.
Mm-hmm.
So people saw that. I mean, it's pretty much what we saw in the concept art, but just with gameplay.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Okay. Let's see what else there's to talk about. Okay, I got that. We got Mario, Super Mario Bros. 2 has a release date, 2026, April 3rd. Yeah, I think they kind of announced that they're making a sequel. Like, basically,
I don't think did they announce that they're making a sequel? I mean, this was obvious though.
Yeah, it was way obvious.
And they didn't, and obviously, they don't have a lot of announcements because I'm guessing they want to keep the Mario announcements for next year whenever the Switch 2 comes out. So that's why Mario Day was kind of weak.
You think Mario's going to debut on the Switch 2 the Mario game?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to either be a 3D Mario game or it's going to be Mario Kart. If they want to sell Switch 2s like crazy, it should be Mario Kart.
Yes.
Because it's been 10 years since the last Mario Kart.
I'm afraid they're not
game.
going to, because they're going to try to milk Mario Kart forever and ever. The current one,
I hope that's not the case.
It's like it's becoming a Grand Theft. It's becoming like Grand Theft Auto online. And then
I can kind of understand that if it was like they've said, like with Smash, no one really knows what's going to happen with Super Smash Brothers because Sakurai, the game, he's the director. He said that this is the last Smash game for him, and if they were to do a Smash game, it would have to be dramatically different.
There's rumor Donkey Kong Country is coming back finally.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
And it's gonna be 3D, right? Like the 64 one. That's the rumor.
Yeah, the rumor is it's a 3D one.
Yeah.
And we still got Metroid Prime 4, which there's a rumor that that's going to be announced in May. So that's the one I'm most excited about because it's been 5 years since they restarted development on that game. And I mean, we got Metroid Prime Remaster last year, so we should get the 2 other games and the 4th game. So that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. The Final Fantasy VII game is so good. So good. It's probably the favorite to win game of the year as of right now. Like right now. It's early.
It's that high? Okay.
Yeah. Some people were there's people some upset with the ending. I never got to the ending yet, but I know the ending. I can see why they're upset because they kind of changed some of the plot, some of the story from the original game.
Right.
Because you played the original game.
No, I have not played Final Fantasy VII.
So the first CD, right? It was a 4-disc game, right? And
right.
Basically, the first 2 games is basically the first disc only right now. First disc.
Right. Yeah. Because they said they're going to make it into a trilogy.
Yeah, and it's not going to carry all of the game of the original game. They're going to trim it down, so they kind of have to reduce some of the story, but keep the main plot line, like the main plot line, the main focus, the main points of the story intact, right? But they might have to trim it down, right? They have to trim down because otherwise this game would be longer than 40 hours. I mean, I don't even know how long the story mode itself is, but this game
I wonder if
instead
they'll make a 4th game.
They said they're gonna make a trilogy, right? They originally said they're gonna make a 3rd game, right? The 3 game, right?
But the 3rd game's not gonna come out anytime soon.
No. It's been 4 years, right?
I bought the first one, but it just I haven't played it, so I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, I played the first game throughout the early days of the pandemic because it came out right at the beginning of the pandemic or around the same time. And I just played that for the first few days of the pandemic or a few weeks.
I got it on Black Friday during the pandemic, but yeah, most of the time in the pandemic I was just playing The Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. That's what I played that year. I was playing
Final Fantasy. And then there was not a lot of games coming out between April and June because of June the games started to come out again, right?
The Last of Us. Yeah, The Last of Us.
I did get unfortunately Animal Crossing because I needed something to keep busy.
Hold on, give me a second.
After Final Fantasy, I needed to get something to busy. Animal Crossing, and then it started to get Ghost of Tsushima and stuff. And even when things were on lockdown, you were still able to get games by shipping in the summertime. So yeah, or you download some games. Degrassi, by the way, you playing Final Fantasy yet? So, how are you doing, George?
I'm doing fine. I've been replaying NBA 2K14.
Nice.
and playing Breath of the Wild. I gotta get back to focusing more on that.
I got.
And my order of Ghostbusters Afterlife should be coming in this weekend. Well, on Friday.
Nice. Let's see something.
Still can't believe Last Dance. I'm sorry. Like that. That's just pathetic.
Maybe the movie takes place in Chicago this time.
Oh my goodness. So who gonna be the villain? Like,
you know what? They should go to a Bulls game and have the no.
It'd be more exciting. Wait, actually no. A Bulls game would be more exciting than this piece of crap. And the Bulls stink this season.
Yeah. You know what the music should be for the Venom soundtrack? It should use the Bulls.
Oh my goodness!
Soundtrack.
Stop, man! you like this is destroying the memory of the Bulls. Listen, you know what? The only thing that would make this movie fun is if Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and Luke Longley were on there with their No Bull tour, trying to talk shit about Michael Jordan, and Venom comes in and terrorizes the event and be
starting a center, the Venom, Eddie Brock.
And Venom threatens Scotty, say, "Respect Jordan or else I'll eat you." Like, seriously, yo, did you hear about that? Like, Scottie Pippen, Luke Longley, and Horace Grant want to go on tour in Australia to tell their side of the story.
Is Luke Longley from Australia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, like, we gotta tell our side of the story. So wait a minute. You know what? That actually makes Michael Jordan the GOAT. You want to know why? He got to win. He won championships with weak-minded teammates. Seriously, it turned out these guys were as soft as hell. We all know Michael's the real GOAT.
I'm the GOAT. Where? MJ. Oh man.
Oh, but yo, like that just kills me, man. Like that's a joke on me.
I'm just waiting.
I mean, good lord, is Venom gonna ask for a trade to the MCU in this one?
Yes, he is.
Trade me to the MCU.
Yes, Skype him, Mr. Submarine. Yes. Where's his son playing now? Is his son trying to try out for the team?
Oh wait, no, that's not. I was gonna say, isn't Michael's son seeing Scotty's ex-wife?
Oh, I think. Oh, what a fucked up relationship.
Who needs rings? We got an older woman.
Sounds like this. You know what? They should do reality. They should have done they should do Winning Time of The Last Dance. Bring back Winning Time, HBO, and do it the Bulls this time. Do it the Bulls. The Bulls Dynasty. Do a version of that. You know what interesting that would be? Oh my God. Bring back Winning Time with the Bulls. You don't have to call it Winning Time. You could call it Dynasty Time. Wait, did we have Dynasty? Yeah, just call it Dynasty Time. What do you think, DeGrasse? What do you think, George? You should bring it back with the Bulls?
Yo, hey, you know what? I'm for a Bulls show, but you know, Scottie Pippen gonna be like, you gotta tell my side of the story. Listen, y'all. Also, the Detroit Bad Boy Pistons. We need someone to play Dennis Rodman,
Jerry Krause,
Isaiah Thomas, Jerry Krause.
Who could be Jerry Krause? No. You know who could play?
Josh Gad.
Josh Gad and Jerry Krause. Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Is it Jerry Krause short fat? Let me see Jerry Krause. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Michael used to make fun of his weight all the time.
Is he fat? I think the thing is, Danny DeVito, as he got older, has lost a little bit of weight, hasn't he? Oh, Danny DeVito's Jerry Krause. Yeah. Yeah. I'm all for that. Danny DeVito's Jerry Krause. We could get Michael Jordan. Somebody that's bald. If he was more popular and well, who looks like Michael Jordan? I'm sorry, I was gonna say this, but Tyrese Gibson. He kind of does look like he could play Michael Jordan. He's too old now, but he does look like he could play Michael Jordan.
I mean, Tyrese could probably play Michael in like the '98 season.
Yeah.
If they made a movie or like series based off the final season.
Yes, Jonathan Majors was supposed to play Wadman. Remember? He was cast as Wadman, Jonathan Majors. And
oh yeah.
Oh my God. I know Degrassi's a Bulls fan. I mean, he's a Chicago guy. I know Jerry Krause is Danny DeVito's Jerry Krause. Dude, this would be perfect for HBO or something to do a Bulls show. Do it. We need sports reality shows. Everything is getting canceled every 1 or 2 seasons. Everything is canceled now. HBO cancels shows after 2 seasons now, or 1 or 2 seasons. Oh man.
All right, I'm back, but I'm also eating. So
all right, what was I gonna say? Oh fuck, I was gonna say something. Actually, it was not. I was gonna end it, but okay. But I do want to talk to you guys a little bit after. So we're gonna end it here, guys. Oh, excuse me. This happens to take poppy burp.
Damn, man. Damn. You don't even burp on normally.
No, that was not my normal burp.
No.
I knew that was coming out. That's you went to elementary school, Krause. Degrassi, come on stream. I want to hear stories of Krause. About Krause. Please. We're just me and George were talking about like a TV show based on the Chicago Bulls, and we had like Danny DeVito as the GM.
Oh, I see. I think my ear just popped. Holy.
What? From what?
Probably from the noise canceling headphones.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, George. Go ahead, from whatever we have up coming up.
Well, you can find me at the George, and this weekend I did my monthly review series of the recent Planet of the Apes movies to prepare for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I might see Kung Fu Panda 4 this weekend. I haven't fully decided yet. Maybe I'll review that. I didn't review the Kung Fu Panda movies. Maybe one day I'll review the other ones. But yeah, you can find me at the George. And yep, I'm continuing doing my reviews because reviewing is fun. Well, reviewing good movies is fun. Reviewing bad movies isn't fun.
No.
Unfortunately, people want to see us talk about the bad stuff.
That's normal on YouTube, man. What's up with you, Blinded?
Yeah, I have a video on Friday that I discovered something and I'm blown away. So it's in this video. It's gonna be really funny. I mean, some people might be offended, but I'm not doing it like to obviously make fun of the person. It's more to use them as a way of you'll see it. It's really funny though. Like I'm trying to write it in a way where it works, but I can't say much.
You're doing something right if you're offending someone on YouTube, because there's always one person's always going to be offended.
Well, I'll say this: it involves AI. That's why.
Oh,
that's why I say that. But
there's always going to be that one person you're going to offend on YouTube.
Yeah, the thing is, again, it's not supposed to be out of like
I
spite or
know,
whatever,
but
making fun
even
of the person.
even
But,
unintentional, it's gonna happen.
yeah, but I have that video. It's sort of an explanation of why I just don't, or I'm trying to get away from Twitter and not use it as much in terms of posting and just like scrolling. But I'll keep it just for the DMs and things like that. I just
Why
won't
don't
be
you why don't you
super
go
active.
Blue Sky? You know Blue Sky. I mean,
No,
you have
I'm not. I don't even want to go on Blue Sky anymore. Like the only thing I really want to use is, well, I use Reddit for the news. I don't really comment on things, but
Yeah.
no, I'm just sort of getting away from the like the Twitter type, even threads, like just the whole concept of it. I'm just not interested in it anymore because I feel like it's shaped a lot of my perspectives. I feel like I've become very cynical and like because of these things. Like it's not my genuine self. It's just sort of like me just seeing things and being like, oh yeah, everything's terrible and this confirms it. So I'm trying to get away from that.
Mhm.
And instead I'm using my YouTube channel as a way of talking about things that I care about, or having it's more, I feel like when you post on YouTube, there's more, you're doing something more productive than just like arguing with people on Twitter, like you're actually putting out something that people are going to watch and enjoy and
that's not
laugh or
until you get
learn
really,
from.
that's not until you get really big.
No, but even without the views, forget about the views for a minute.
Oh,
It's
okay.
still
It is,
value.
it
It brings value to you. Like compared to a, for example, compared to a Twitter post versus a stream or a YouTube video, you're doing a lot
Deadpool.
more.
No, it's not Deadpool. I don't know.
What about Deadpool?
Secret screening. The Batman 2. Okay.
Is it Fallout?
Fall? You just give it Fall Guy. I think it means film. I don't think it means show.
No, well, Fall Guy is also
Furiosa,
at
Maxine.
South by Southwest. He's saying he's giving us hints.
Godzilla versus
Well, if
Kong.
it's Maxine.
No, Godzilla Kong just shouldn't be the secret screening. It's coming out like very soon, isn't it? So like, isn't that coming out like
Wait,
next week?
which one comes out first? Is it Godzilla versus King Kong, or is it Ghostbusters?
I think Godzilla comes out first. I think Ghostbusters comes out on the 29th or 28th.
I've been seeing more advertisements for Ghostbusters.
I have too. At least here in Canada. New Empire. March. No. Oh shit! It's the same day as Ghostbusters. It's the freaking same time.
Oh, he's saying what? Oh, he's saying what? No one knows what the secret screening is. Oh, I'm curious. Maybe it is. Maybe it is Fall Guys.
Godzilla versus Kong is coming out on the same time as Ghostbusters. Exactly the same time.
Wait, the same day?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. 29th.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh man. I hate when you just two movies you're looking to see come out on the same day. I hate that. Man.
Well, I might pick Godzilla and King Kong over Ghostbusters.
I'll pick Ghostbusters over Godzilla.
I'll
After watching -0, I don't know if I can ever
I understand.
really like and enjoy another American-made Godzilla.
Well, you know what? I still haven't seen that, so
You have to. It's such a phenomenal movie.
I might have to watch that.
And I'm glad it won the Oscar. I'm glad it won the Oscar for visuals or whatever.
Oh, did he Sherman Moore was mad. What's his name? Or Sherman
Wait, the guy who plays Miles?
The voice actor. Did you see him on Twitter during the Oscars when his movie Spider-Verse didn't win? Did you see that? He was tweeting like crazy.
I'm not surprised that it didn't win.
I knew it wasn't going to win, but like,
the first one won. Maybe the next one will win.
Whatever the next one is, because that's not coming out next year. They moved it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They probably have a better chance because what else is coming out that could win?
Yeah. So, guys, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And with that, guys, we're out. Thank you for the Degrassi. I want to hear stories about Krause later sometime.
Peace.
Peace.